a lot of you wouldn't want to suffer through that, man. That is a very agonizing. That's probably the most painful death you could ever die of, man. That's probably the most painful.
The hot wind.
So can I mess something right quick? Basically, a lot of you people gonna take that hour of temptation. You thinking you're choosing life by getting the chip because you get to eat, you don't die from famine or whatever, but that's because you don't have faith. But when you take that chip, you're really choosing the way of death. You choose to take that chip to eat, or whatever you get out of it, the benefits you get from it, you're choosing the ways of death.
Right.
Because if you really have faith, you know Yahweh Shemel, if you believe in Yahweh Shemel, you know he was going to feed you, especially if you did take that part.
Right.
But a lot of you going to pass into that fiery death by choosing that chip, and the rest of us, Lord willing, we're of the number of those men. We're going to choose not to take the chip, which looks like the bad path, but it's really going to be the right path. You're going to be confused, you're going to choose wrong, most of you.
Right. That's right, man.
So the Bible's clearly telling you not to take the chip. But that's the way of death, by just taking the chip.
That's you.
That's right. That's right. Sirach, somebody give me Sirach 33 and 1. You know, so this is gonna try everybody, man.
Ecclesiasticus 33 and 1. There shall be no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord.
Yep.
But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him.
Even in temptation. If you fear the Lord, even in temptation, the Lord will deliver you. So how do you fear the Lord? If you take the chip, you basically don't fear the Lord, man. Because the Lord told you don't do it.
Do it.
If you do that, I'm gonna destroy you. Everybody that take the mark, they got a penalty. But if you fear the Lord gonna make way for you, just like you read in Corinthians, the 10th chapter. The Lord will give you a way to escape it. You know, he will not put anything on you that you cannot bear. You know? So the Lord is looking for that faith. But this is only projected to you tribes, man. I'm not talking to you crackers.
That's right.
You gooks. I'm not talking to y'all, man. I'm talking to you Negroes and Hispanics. And you natives, man. All right? That was it on that.
I got something to say. Just when you said on the books in Spanish. Before we came to camp today, there was a. Before we was at camp today, there was a. I was watching this boxing match on TV, and it was this Chinese Mexican gook. He was half Chinese and half Mexican. He didn't have no strength. He got his ass beat to death. He was fast, but there was no might in his hand. He was a Chinese Mexican. His father was a gook.
He's a heathen.
He got beat up by a white boy.
Yeah, he's a heathen. You know?
And that's on TV for a reason, too.
He got his ass beat, knocked down, beat up. He had hella speed. He was fast, and he was so fast, I thought he was gonna get down. But it was like he was punching with feathers. It's like he was punching with feathers. Dude walked through all that shit.
So,
I just had to say that
give
about
me
the
Revelation 2 and 10.
Revelation 2 and 10. For none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold,
This is talking to the men of the Lord. Go ahead.
behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison,
Yep.
that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
So this is another trial that some brothers gonna have to face, and the rest of you people, a lot of y'all gonna suffer this too. All right. This is another part of the part of the hour of temptation. You're gonna be placed in these FEMA camps, which that's back in the news that these FEMA camps are starting to get more attention. Because they're starting to open up those detention centers
Put people in
all throughout the country. Because they were getting ready to put a lot of you people in it. All right? That's what's going to happen.
Black women, y'all gonna feel it.
Oh, yeah, you nigga women, y'all ain't going to have no choice, man.
Because when they take them feminine hygiene products away, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah. know, so that's another one. It says you shall be cast into prison. And you're gonna be tried. You're gonna have tribulation, meaning trouble. You know, but that's coming on the world as a whole, man. It's gonna be chaotic. But you're gonna be presented with a choice. If you're an Israelite, you're gonna choose life or you're gonna choose death. All right, the Lord he gonna separate the men from the boys, man.
That's right.
He gonna separate the boys from the true men in that day. We gonna see who is really real.
That's right.
We gonna see it's like part of that also, especially for the men of the Lord, is having your head in the guillotine.
That's
You gonna
another.
fall on your house before you go,
That's right.
or what?
I was watching the other side. Rockstar. Cut it off. I'm only gonna feel it for a second.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison,
Yep.
that ye may be
The so-called
tried.
white man is that devil that is talking about.
That's right.
He's the sole reason why there is concentration camps all throughout the country. He had it built over the years.
Put the
He
Chinese in them.
he put the Japanese during the time of
World War II.
World War II.
Into FEMA camps,
You know,
concentration camps.
so he has it out for all you people, man. He has it for all you niggas that you're part of some type of religious group. You know, they want to put you in the same boat with that put together group called ISIS.
Yeah.
They want to place you in that bunch, man. So they're gonna be coming for a lot of you niggas too.
Well, I just scooping some of y'all up with Jade Helm 15.
That's right, man.
They scooping people up now.
Yep.
Half piece peak.
Hey, they showed you that in that movie Straight Outta Compton, where because in Cali, with all those gangs out there, the LAPD would always send to these dudes. Look at these dudes, man. In that movie, they showed you in the scene that Eazy-E, he was pretty much a drug dealer and a gang member before he grew up. He was actually in the streets. And it showed you in the scene where he was in the middle of a drug deal, and right in the middle of that, the fucking the
tank.
the tanks, the guards, they came in and bust through the door with the tank, and got their house raided.
That's what it's like, bro.
When they have those gang sweeps and gang raids, that's pretty much like what they're gonna do in martial law. It's a roundup. All the gang members that ain't got caught up in that sweep, they pretty much suffered that. You know?
That's what I was gonna say. That basically getting you Jakes ready for the idea of the tanks coming through your city and busting down your door and snatching you out of your houses, which is
Right.
martial law.
That's right, man.
They put in the movie straight up.
It's gonna be a sweep. They do it to Jake in all the different inner cities like Chicago. Chicago State getting locked down, man.
Yeah.
All the gangs out there and all the niggas killing each other, shooting each other every hour, man. It gets to the point where they gotta shut shit down, man. And then they have sweeps. They have raids where they go out and sweep all the gang members off the block and put them in detention centers, man. You know? But in the eyes of the so-called white man, they ain't the only ones that are a threat. They gonna look at all you niggas as threats, man. You know? So hey, so that time is coming, man. That hour of temptation, where we all gonna be, you know, we're gonna have to suffer being presented with the mark of the beast in order to survive. And those of you that pretty much are basically faithless because you hungry, you gonna take it. While the men of the Lord who resisted, the Lord still gonna present a way for them to eat.
That's right.
Revelations 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison,
Yep.
that ye may be tried.
That you may be tried, man.
And ye
You're gonna
shall-
be tested. You're gonna be tested, man. That temptation gonna be there, but it's there to test you. And that's why the Lord says he don't tempt every man with evil. He'll make a way for you to escape. But he does it to try you. That's the purpose.
He don't give you a one-way street to go down. He
Yeah.
gives you a two-way street. But a lot of you like to choose that one wicked
You
way.
choose the easy. You choose the wicked way because it's the easier way. It's more easier for you. The Lord ain't looking. This thing ain't easy, man. That's why the Lord said, "Go through the straight gate." It's gonna be difficult.
That's right.
It's gonna be difficult to walk that path, man. Go ahead.
And ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Uh-huh.
Be thou faithful unto death.
Be faithful unto death, meaning you might have to become a martyr, man.
That's right.
You know, you resisted the devil until the day that he put you to death, man. But you died having faith, knowing that the Lord, when he returned, you're gonna be the first one beamed back up in the chariot, man. You're gonna be the first. That's part of the dead that's gonna be raised. Except the dead is gonna be raised first, and they're gonna be raised with that glory, with that power that our Lord left with.
That's right.
You're gonna be raised to everlasting life. So you should fear what this devil's gonna do to you.
Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
He's gonna give you a crown of life, man. So choose death or choose life, man. Pick one.
Sodomite.
But the Lord already got it mapped out for those that's gonna choose death. He already got it set up for you. You know? Like, yeah, y'all gonna choose death. So already got it set what I'm gonna do to you. Because I already know you're not right.
So I check to make sure she doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Man, that's how fucked up life is, man. This other woman, a nigga woman, and it look like a Hispanic woman, they put it together, gay or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
right? The black woman was supposed to be the man, was making sure she didn't look up. And she didn't put her head down. Now you need to stop that.
They're ashamed of that shit.
Yeah. But she wanted to look bad. You can see she wanted to look. They were older women. They weren't little young 20-somethings.
To declare they sin.
They had been ran through the ringer by some men by now.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Sure.
But they couldn't shut their mouths, couldn't be obedient,
All
so
those,
the men left it.
all those ways, by not being obedient to your husband, that's a way of death for these women, man. Regardless if she's right or not. I mean, if he's right or not, you're supposed to be in subjection under him. You're supposed to shut your mouth to him.
Shut your mouth.
That's the way of life for you. Now, if he guides you wrong, shame on him. He's walking the way of death versus life. But he's supposed to be teaching you the ways of life so you can both walk in the ways of life.
Yep. And that your children are also walking life.
And not because that conflict, that contradiction in front of your children, that's leading them to be confused into the way of death instead of into the way of life.
Hey, get Proverbs 16 and 25. Those two old bitches, man, they got a conscience. They know what's going on.
Proverbs.
A lot of these women, they know what's going on, man. They know exactly what they're doing is wrong. It's just because of the power that the so-called white man that elevated them to, they comfortable in. So they rather deal with it anyway, even though they know it's wrong. And that's the reason why, like we read earlier, when you know to do something right but you don't do it, that's in the way of sin.
That's right.
You know, you choosing death off top. And you got a reprobate fucking spirit to really believe that your way of life is actually valuable and righteous. Like nothing's wrong with what the hell it is you're doing. You bring in confusion. You bring in diseases. You bring in lost children. You bring in anti-procreation, man. You know? Give me that in Proverbs, man.
Proverbs.
Wicked, man. That's wicked. Hey, and these women know, like, Man, these women know too. They know that they not right. When they walk out here with their husbands, but they out here dressed half-ass naked, showing every curve that they got, or walking out here with 2 pieces on, out in public amongst all these men. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they do it anyway because they love the attention. They're trying to get attention from other men. And that's real disrespectful to your husband, man, who's supposed to be your head.
You want a 25?
You women are wicked in this society, man.
Even more disrespectful to the Heavenly Father who bought you with a price.
Yeah, man.
That ain't for everybody to see.
Jake walking over here, he happy as hell because he got him a so-called, bad, when Jake call him a bad bitch, so to speak. But she walking out here with see-through pants on. You can see her ass. You can see everything. But she walking out here hand in hand, holding hands with you, but she's being disrespectful to you, man. Yo, man, you supposed to only see that, man. That's why the Lord gonna destroy you women, man.
That's right.
She that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
Right.
You're gonna die. You women are gonna be put to death, man. Only the women, the decent women, the ones that conduct themselves like they're supposed to, they have some type of integrity. All right? It's only gonna be a small few of y'all that's gonna make it, man. The rest of y'all, you ain't got a shot, man.
What was that you wanted?
You're gonna die. Proverbs 16 and 25.
Proverbs 16 and 25.
That should be pissing me off, man. And I don't be trying to look at these other
But
men's
you can't
women,
help it.
but it's so fucking obvious, man. They right in front of your face, and all you can do is just shake your head.
And they make sure you see.
Yeah.
They
She
may
want-
show us
they
we
want,
see.
Yeah, they want you to see
Woman
them.
and the man wants you to see.
That's wicked as all hell, man.
16 and 25, Proverbs. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man,
Yep. The current way, which everybody is walking in that way. Go
but
ahead.
the end thereof are the ways of death.
But the end result always ends in death. Every time. Two sodomites, they think it's right. They think ain't nothing wrong with it. You can't really condemn it. But the end result is always fucking HIV or AIDS.
Doo-doo
Every time. Every time.
You're not
Syphilis.
supposed to eat doo-doo.
And you could do your studies on that, man. It's harder for you to, you can't contract those diseases if you're dealing with heterosexual. When you're dealing with women and you're heterosexual, you can't really get diseases unless that woman then lay with a man who was a faggot.
Exactly.
That's the only way. I'm talking about if you're going with, if you're dealing with a woman.
I.e. Atlanta, Georgia. San Francisco.
Other than that, if you're dealing with a heterosexual woman and you're heterosexual, you can't really contract anything. Because the main and quicker way to contract those particular diseases is by way of going in the rectum.
Shit.
That's
If
how
you play
you
in
contract.
shit, if you play in shit, you're gonna get sick.
Exactly, man.
Plain and simple.
And the laws have it to where the sexual laws have it to where you bathe after having intercourse. And once you do that, a woman bathe properly, a man, in a bath, not just no rinse off shower. I mean a bath where they soak
your
their
ass.
pussy in water. Out the sun, rough like that. They have to soak their ass in some water to wash all up on the inside too. And men wash off properly and thoroughly enough, you can't contract nothing really. As long as you're dealing with only women. And she only dealing with you. All that bacteria don't get set up to an infection and all of that.
Lock y'all. It's called sepsis and it's called cholera. You get cholera for dealing with doo-doo. It's septic systems. In other third world nations, they get a lot of cholera deaths based on their unsanitary septic systems.
That was what I was talking about earlier when there's no running water. Cholera, right? That's going to happen to a lot of you people. That's one of the pestilence that's going to get you in that day.
And sepsis.
Those two right there.
That's right, man. Yep, the pestilence, man. For all you sodomites and you carpet munchers, man, that's